Hey guys, it's Ron Bass. Yeah, that's me.
Cool.
With another edition of the Ron Bass Show. It's your source for inspiration, encouragement, motivation, dry humor, Mr. Brent Atterbury. Live and in person.
Live. I am alive.
You
I'm
are
glad you're
alive. I'm alive. Okay, hey, here's some cool news. Some cool medical technology news.
What?
Yeah. In Japan, they've come up with a way. They really think this is going to work. This is cool. That they can cure Parkinson's.
Golly.
Yeah. What they're doing is
Huge.
there's something along the lines of they're growing brain cells in the laboratory, and they're able to inject it in people's brains to repair the brain, particularly the part of the brain, I guess, that causes the Parkinson's, right?
Oh, wow.
That's like a huge, huge thing that they're coming up with right now. Let's hope that it works.
Yeah.
And if it does, man, there's going to be like gazillions of people around the world that are going to, their lives are going to be completely changed.
That's right.
Who's the one guy that talks about it all the time? The actor. The young kid that played on the TV shows.
Yes.
Yeah.
Back to the Future.
Back to the Future, yeah.
Yeah.
He's like the spokesman for Parkinson. He's got like a big organization that spends all kinds of time, money, and energy to come up with ideas. So I don't know if they're involved in this one or not, but I'm sure he's on top of it.
Yeah.
For sure.
Wow.
So we talked about the Grammys last week. I want to talk about Lady Gaga. She appeared on halftime with the Puerto Rican dude, Bad Bunny.
Yep.
So Lady Gaga, here's another good story, because I like to tell stories about people that overcome adversity. So when she was coming up through the ranks, we all know how successful she is now, but she was a little bit eccentric, they say. And so a lot of students in her class didn't like her. I guess whenever they were like going out and having a good time, she was playing the piano, she was singing, she was dancing, practicing all the time, because she wanted to be successful in her art. And boy, has she ever become successful. But they were really mean to her, and they even had a club called the Hate Lady Gaga Club. I don't think they called it Lady Gaga, but her real name was Stephanie something or another. But they had like an online thing where they all got together and just hated on her. How crappy is that?
That is bad.
But she, you know what? She didn't care. She did her thing, and she overcame all this hatred, and obviously went on to become super successful. So I say that to say this. It's all about yourself, guys. If you're going through a lot of hard times and people aren't helping you, or they're hating on you, screw those people. Do your thing, man. Whatever your thing is, do your thing. Believe in yourself. That's really the secret to success. Mm-hmm. Hard work, believing in yourself, hanging out with good people. Screw the bad people. Get away from the bad people. Be consistent in your craft, whatever it is, and stay the course. That's really the formula. It doesn't have to be art or music or fitness or sport or business. It can be anything you want it to be. But those principles apply to any goal that you have, whatever your goal is. So I like to tell these stories because, you know, if you can identify with somebody who's famous and they were able to overcome, man, surely we can overcome, right? Mm-hmm. Life's going to be full of adversity, guys, adversities. It's just life. You're going to grow up, you're going to have problems with your parents and your brothers and sisters and girlfriends and boyfriends and children and coaches and school teachers and bankers and employees. It's just life. I could write a book about all that, right? Nobody'd read it, but the point I'm trying to make is that don't be so surprised when things don't go your way. It's just life. Work hard. Believe in yourself. Come up with new ideas to improve your life. It's not that complicated. And don't worry when you fail. You're going to fail. You're going to fail. It's just life. Pick yourself back up, go on. Pick yourself back up and go on. Pick yourself back up and go on again. It's okay to fail. I've failed so many times. I lost track a long time ago. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you don't give up. Ever give up. Don't give up. Lady Gaga didn't give up.
No.
Another music story about a musician, Jelly Roll. This guy's lost like 300 pounds. I may be off a little bit here, but I think he was 500 pounds when he started losing weight a couple years ago. Started running, probably got some good coaches and some people around him that believed in good health and helped him and encouraged him and motivated him and came up with good strategies for him. And now he's like 200 and some pounds.
Wow.
But, it's just, if you see him on TV, it's like no comparison. And he figured it out that it's like, what good is all that money and success if you're not healthy? You got to be healthy, man. So lay the marijuana down, lay the cigarettes down, lay the vapes down, lay the drugs down, lay the alcohol down. Go to the gym. Talk about it all the time, right? Another 30 minutes, I'm going to the gym. I'm on a schedule every day. It's not that complicated. But Ron, I don't want to go to the gym. I don't care if you don't want to go to the gym. Go to the gym anyway, because you will benefit from the experience, and the reward more than outweighs the uncomfortableness.
Probably didn't help that his name was Jelly Roll.
Probably didn't
in
help.
the early days.
Probably did not help.
Yeah.
Well, that's a deep subject
It is.
for such a shallow mind. One other quick thing, and I'll turn it over to you. Justin Bieber. A lot of people don't know this about him, but he came up through the ranks as a young boy. 2 years old, he was playing drums. 3, 4, 5, 6. By the time he was a teenager, he was showing his music on YouTube. He was discovered. He went to California, I think LA. Got signed. The rest is history. But when he got into his late teens, he started struggling with mental illness. He started struggling with addiction. And he got married, had a kid. And now the last 4 years he's spent getting his life right. And when you're famous like that, man, there's a lot of pressure on you. Let alone the fact that you've got these other issues to deal with. That just made it probably 100 times harder to deal with, right?
Right.
Because you're so distracted and you're under the microscope. But the guy did it, man. Now he's working out every day. He's super buff. He's got his mental illness under control. He's got his addictions under control. He's raising his child. He stayed married. Hats off to Justin Bieber, man, to overcome all that. And, if a famous person can do that with all that kind of scrutiny, surely we can do the same thing without all the scrutiny in a much easier way, is my opinion. Okay, I'll quit preaching and turn it over to you, sir, for breaking news.
Okay. Well, I know this is a subject people don't like talking about, but the University of Maryland did a study. They implanted a device in this group of people's underwear because they wanted to find out how many times we fart on a daily basis.
Goodness.
And they said we fart twice as much as we previously thought.
Oh, my goodness.
They said that previous research estimated that people did about 14 times a day, but in their
come on.
study, they said it was up to 32 farts a day.
There's no way.
So anyway, I don't know if they surveyed a bunch of college students eating a lot of pizza and
Must have
dairy.
been.
I'm not sure, but just something I'm sure everybody really wanted to hear today.
Oh, my gosh.
So,
where do you come up with this stuff?
Also, today is, you're going to like this, National Don't Cry Over Spilled Milk Day.
I like that.
Don't cry over spilled milk.
I like that.
Also, it is Peppermint Patty Day
Okay.
and Make a New Friend Day.
Now I do like that.
So,
Make friends, guys. Guess what? I currently don't have a car. It's a long story. So I'm taking Lyft every day. I take Lyft to work. I take Lyft to the gym. I take Lyft to go shopping at Walmart. I take Lyft to go home. Any rate, I've met a lot of interesting new friends. These Lyft drivers are pretty interesting people. And you got about 5 or 10 minutes to talk about things on your way to these destinations.
Yeah.
So I've met some pretty cool people. By the way, don't cry over spilled milk for you young folks that don't know what that means. It's basically saying, hey, if something bad goes down, just leave it alone. Don't dwell on it. Keep moving.
Yeah.
Pick yourself back up and just keep trucking, man. You're going to have a lot of bad experiences in your life. It's just life. I'm a realist. I'm not a Debbie Downer. I'm not a Ronnie Downer, but I'm just saying to you, when you screw up, when you fail, welcome that experience because it just means you're one step closer to being successful. You're going to fail a lot more than you're going to succeed in life, I promise you. So every time you fail, it's just one more step in the order of getting to that success. And even when you get to be successful, guys, it's no guarantee you're going to stay there. You might fall back, get yourself back up again. It's just life. Life's a teeter-totter, man. Ebb and flow. It's just the way it is, man. I didn't write the rules, but I understand them, and I try to abide by them as best as I can. We're all going to screw up. It's just life, man. We're going to make mistakes. We're going to have poor judgments. But the goal that you set has to stay in front of you. And when you don't reach the goal, reset the goal. Reset the goal. Just keep resetting it. Sooner or later, you're going to hit that goal. And then guess what? Set another goal, set another goal, set another goal. Life's all about goals. There is no completion. There is no final destination. Everything's a journey. Any final thoughts, sir?
No, sir. I will say that congratulations on our first episode of the Ron Bass Talk Show.
Thank
we
you,
just
sir.
did earlier today.
Yay.
So we'll be getting that up on YouTube. So
Yay.
excited about that.
On our same channel?
Yeah.
Soar High Personal Development.
Yeah.
YouTube and Spotify.
Yeah.
Yay. Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate all your help and support. I couldn't do it without you.
Couldn't do it without you because you're the guy that talks all the time. So
Mr. Windy over here. All right, guys. Well, look, if you don't give up, just remember, eventually the stars are going to line up. And when that happens, you're going to be a whole lot better off. But until that time comes, and even after that time comes, keep your chin up, keep your head up, and always, the most important thing all day long is to remember to stay positive.